Hey guys, it's John from mymplicense.com. Real quick, I wanted to show you guys the Dauntless A&P test prep software. This software is designed to help you pass the written part of the A&P test. Alright, this is what the homepage looks like. And we're going to go ahead and click Prepare for a Written Test. Alright, I'm studying for my airframe test here. That's already clicked. So hit Next. Alright, this is the area where you select the areas where you want to study basically. So this is all the different categories, and it'll tell you how many questions that are in each category. You can select them all, you can select none, you can select certain sections. If you know, for instance, if you know wood structures really well, then you can deselect that one and not waste your time testing on it. I've got, see, ice and rain control systems checked, so that's what I'm going to study. Right here is the question pool, and this will the way the software works, you can either be asked questions from the complete pool, which is 1036 questions, or what they consider the most crucial, which are only 44 questions. The software basically takes questions that are similar in nature and they group them together, and they'll only ask you, like, say, one question out of the area. I wouldn't recommend studying that way. I wouldn't foresee you passing the test if you take that. I mean, you're studying 44 questions out of 1,000. I don't think you would pass. But anyway, so we're going to click Complete here. This area right here, it's a question stack. You can select which questions you want to be asked out of these stacks here. And basically the way the stacks work are, when you first start to program up, all the questions are in one stack, and they're all in number 3. As you answer those questions correctly, those correct questions move to, say, 4 and 5 stack. In other words, all the questions in stack 5 are ones you always get right. 4 are ones that you get right sometimes. 3 are, say, neutral. 2 are you get wrong sometimes. 1 you always get wrong. So you can select which group. For instance, you can select group 1, which would be the ones you always get wrong, and only study those. And you can leave out the questions you always get right. It's kind of a cool feature. You don't waste time studying questions you already know. But that's how the stacks work. I'm going to leave it at 3, and I'm going to click Next. Alright, this is where you pick your study mode. This bar right here is where you pick which mode you want to do. Introduction to material here is the easiest, and well, there's really no, all you do is you read the question and you get the right answer. So you don't get the wrong answer stuck in your head because it's not even shown. So it's really good if you're starting off brand new to the material. And then as you go up this further up this way, it gets harder. Okay, study 1, study 2, you can see it's getting harder. Pre-test check is the hardest mode. So we're just going to do study 1 and hit the green button. And here we are. This is where the question is going to be asked. And this area over here, if there's a picture or something that goes along with it, because some of them have a diagram and it'll refer to the picture, it's going to be over here. What anti-icing conditions may occur when there is no visible moisture present? We're going to say carburetor ice. And you get the sound knowing that you answered it correctly. Here we have a calculator. If you need a calculator, there's an E6B calculator, which you're not going to need. That's a pilot type calculator. But all the stuff that you're going to need for the test is going to be here. And this is, I was talking about this question stack earlier. You can move it manually if you want to, or you can have it auto move. For instance, this question would now then be in stack 4. One thing also, when you're in the prior mode here on the prior screen, if you take the simulated test, it's not going to tell you that you got it right. So that's what's different about this mode versus the other mode, is this lets you know you got it right or wrong. Well, that's the basic basic software in a nutshell. There's a lot of features to it and a lot of customizing you can do to make it perfect for you. There's also Android apps you can download and iPhone apps you can download so you can study on the go. Um, Check out, there's a free demo that you can try out before you buy if you're interested. Be sure to go to myamplicense.com and click on the link on the home page, and it'll take you to the page where you can download. This concludes the review, and thanks for watching.